Welcome to Trading Soil. My name is Samuel Emeka. I am the mentor that will teach you how to turn your losses into profits with just one winning trade. Hope you are in good state of mind, and if so, I would like you to get yourself a pen and a paper so that you can take note of some vital information I am about to pass to you through this video. The topic of this video is going to be demand and supply. You see, majority of traders misplace demand and supply for what it's supposed to be taken for. You know, when I come to the social media, I watch all these mentors teaching demand and supply, and I see some lapses in their teaching. Demand and supply need to be well understood before you can apply it on the chart. You need to understand the meaning of demand and as well the meaning of supply before you can apply it on the chart. Before we dive into the topic of this video, which is demand and supply, I would like to use this opportunity to tell you what this channel is dedicated to. This channel, Trading Soil, is dedicated to teach you the proper concepts of what is going on in the financial market. It's also dedicated to teach you the proper way to lay down your trading investment plan. Why majority of people, 90 to 95% of traders, are blowing their account on a consistent basis? It's not really because they don't know how to analyze the chart, but it is because they don't understand proper money management. They don't know how to lay down their trading investment plan and risk management. And this is the key element of financial growth. There is no successful trader or successful business venture or business entity that grow without proper money management. So when you come to the financial market, the first thing you need to understand, pay more attention to, is money management, which under money management we have investment plan. How you lay down your plan to invest what you have to get what you want. And under investment plan, we also have risk management. But that is not the topic for this video. But that is what you are expected to get from this channel. So if this is the kind of content you would like to get, you would like to have, you would like to know more about, then I will suggest to you to subscribe to this channel and turn on your notification bell so that you can get an update whenever I upload a new videos like this. Now enough of this introduction. Let's dive into today's purpose of video, which is demand and supply. If I may ask, what is actually demand and what is supply? You see, why majority of traders are failing is because they follow what others are doing instead of you as an individual trader to digest what is going on in the financial market. But you fail to digest, rather you choose to follow what others are doing, and that is why you are acting the same way the 90% or 95% of losing traders are doing. But it is better for you to think deep of what you are doing before you do it. Now, when you talk of demand and supply, demand is a need or want of a goods or services. Come to the financial market, demand means the need or want of a financial asset. Now, when you come to supply, supply should be defined as the provision to the need and want of a financial asset, or a provision to the need and want of a goods and services. This is the proper definition of demand and supply. So once you understand this definition, when you come to your chart, you should be able to know where to position your demand and your supply. Demand and supply zones need to be drawn on your chart based on the trend direction. But what majority of traders are doing is they take the buyer's zone to be the demand zone, while they take the seller zone to be the supply zone. This concept of drawing demand and supply is a wrong way of drawing it. It actually shows that you, as an individual trader, did not really understand what demand and supply is. I will also like to use this opportunity to tell you that for those that are calling it supply and demand, I think it should be called demand and supply. Because demand needs to be made before a supply can be made. In the absence of demand, there can be no supply. So demand needs to come first before a supply can be made. So that is why when you are calling supply and demand, I see the reason why majority of traders are also placing their demand zone to be on the buyer side and their supply zone to be on the seller side. Okay? But when you are taking it according to how it should be taken, which is demand and supply, because a demand must be made before a supply can be made, then you will understand more better of what you are doing on the chart. Now, before I go on, I would like us to go through what I have here on the screen. So first, you must know that the market is always on demand of the buyers and the sellers. It all depends on the area you wish to invest in. Our investment is what is called supply in the financial markets. So to understand your demand and supply, it depends on the direction of the trend. Demand and supply need to be well understood in order to be clear of the market information and also position yourself for an investment opportunity. You need to understand this, that for you to lay down your demand and supply zone, it needs to be based on the trend direction. You must know the cause of trend. That is where we come to how to know your demand and supply. Obviously, majority of traders take the buyer's swing point to be the demand and the seller's swing point to be the supply zone, despite the trend direction. But unfortunately, that is a wrong way to acknowledge or administer demand and supply. Demand and supply must be drawn based on the trend direction. And that is why you need to know the cause of a market trend. A trend is formed due to the high supply of the asset demand. This might be caused due to the high volume of asset suppliers against the asset demanders. When the supply of an asset keep on engulfing its demand, that is when you will see the market structure forming higher high, lower high, or lower low, lower high. And when the supply of an asset is no longer strong in volume than its demand, that is when you will see the market structure forming double top, double bottom, or head and shoulder, or inverse head and shoulder. This is how to know your demand and supply. Let me take you into the chart so that it will not look like I'm just wasting your time. Now we are on the chart. When the market is downtrend, you need to know what is going on in the financial market. Why is the market downtrend? You can also watch my support and resistance video. It's similar to the supply and demand as well. So you must understand what is going on in the financial market before you can place or plot out your demand and supply zone. You must know what is the cause of this trend. You must know why the market is moving and why the market is ranging. Why is the market moving down and why is the market moving up? And why is the market on a ranging phase? All these things you must ask yourself a question. Apart from what you are consuming on the social media space, you must be able to digest, define what is going on. When you hear demand, you must first define what is demand. You must first define what is the meaning of demand. And when you hear supply, you must first define the real meaning of supply. This will help you in your technical analysis to be able to tell what is going on in the market and where your position is. Now, based on these charts, when the market is coming downtrend, our upper swing point is what we drawn, okay? The last bearish candle that pushed the market is what we call our supply zone. And the down bullish candle that pushed the market up, just like as we are seeing here, is what we drawn as a demand zone. Now, what is going on in this phase of the market? Now, what is going on here is that the sellers, okay, Because before you can see the downtrend, it's probably the market might have been on the uptrend. So after the uptrend, the market will consolidate. After consolidation, the market will break out of the consolidation, pull back, and continue to the downside. The same thing happens when it's going uptrend. Just like as you can see here, okay, the market consolidated here before it breaks out of the consolidation, pull back, and continue to the upside. This is often most of the character of the market movement. Now, when it comes to this downtrend, the same thing will have happened here, okay? Maybe I will see God to take you into the chart, but based on this analysis I have drawn out here, okay, before this downtrend can happen, the market will have been from the uptrend, okay, consolidate, which means the buyers are in control. Consolidated, breaks out, okay. Now, based on this phase of the market, what happened here is that the sellers, okay, push the market to the downside. They push the market to the downside because they are in control of this trend movement. The sellers are in control of this trend movement. So what happens here is that the buyers are demanding to keep moving the market to the upside, but the sellers resisted it from moving up, and supply, okay, because they have enough volume of assets to supply. So they supply the demand of these buyers, and their supply engulf the demand of the buyers. That is why you see the trend going on. And at this junction, the buyers demanded for the market to push up again. But at this junction as well is where the sellers resisted the buyers from pushing the price more than this zone, and they supply the need of the market. So they supply the demand of the buyers, and their supply keep resisting, causing the trend keep on moving to the downside. And at this junction again, the buyers demand for the market to move to the upside. And at this junction, because the trend is on the seller's side, the sellers have more capacity to resist the buyer's demand, and that is why you see the supply keep moving on. This is what causes downtrend, and during this downtrend, it shows us that the base currency is weak, while the quote currency is being appreciated. Okay, so that is why you will see the market going downtrend when it comes to forex trading, which is the currency trading. So this is what is happening, that the base currency is weak while the quote currency is more appreciated. So when it is appreciated, it means it have more strength, capacity to keep on moving to the direction of moving to the down direction. Okay, so that is why you see the trend forming down. Now, for those of traders that are plotting their demand to be down here and their supply to be up here, you are correct when you plot it like that when the market is downtrend. But when the market is going uptrend and you keep on plotting your demand to the downside, which is the buyer side, and keep on plotting your supply zone to be up to the upside, which is the seller side, it means you don't know what is going on in the financial market, or it means you don't really understand the concept of demand and supply. Okay, supply needs to be on the appreciating side of the trend, while demand need to be on the negative side of the trend. Because I tell you, supply is what moves the trend, not demand. Demand without supply, the market will start consolidating, will start going sideways. That is what will happen. When there is demand without supply, the market will start slowing down, ranging. Okay? But when there is supply, when supply comes in, that is when you will see the market break out of a range, pull back, and continue going the direction of that trend movement. So supply is what moves the trend. When you understand that supply is what moves the trend, so you will plot your demand and supply based on the trend direction. If the trend is going down, my demand zone will be on the buyer side, and my supply zone will be on the seller's side. In the other way to understand it, demand is a support, while supply is a resistance. So you can also check my support and resistance video in the description box below and understand the same concepts. So when the market is going uptrend, demand need to be up at the seller side, while supply need to be at the buyer side, because the trend is on the buyer's side. So this is why we say demand and supply need to be placed or drawn on the chart based on the trend direction. It needs to be based on the trend direction. So this is the only thing that can show that you understand what is going on in the financial market. Okay, so you can see this chart here. You can see when we say demand turns supply, it happens when there is a change in the market structure. This is like an indicator that signals possible change in the market trend direction. Now, example of demand turn supply is this. You can see when the market is uptrend, this is our supply. The buyers are in charge of the market, so they are the ones supplying the demand of the sellers. Like I told you, demand is just like a support, and a support is just like you are seeking for a help. A demand also is the same. If you are in the demanding position, you are just seeking for a help. You are in need of something. Okay? But if you are in a position of supply, it means you have enough to give out. That is what it means, and that is what moves the trend. If you can give out to the needy, then the population of the needers will be reduced and things will start going smoothly, and that is why you will see the trend going up. But when you are not capable to keep providing for the needs of the people, what will happen? The movement will slow down. The movement will slow down. This is when you will see people complaining, people talking about, oh, things is not going fine, things are not going fine. This is when you will see that happening. But when you are providing for the needs or wants of people, what will happen? Nobody will be complaining, everybody will be happy, and when everybody are happy, things will keep going on smoothly. And that is what you see here. It is not only in the financial market that demand and supply is applied to. It is the movement of economies and commerce. So you must understand the proper meaning of demand and supply. And so when you come to the financial markets, you open up your chart, you should be able to know, based on the trend direction, where is your demand zone and where is your supply zone. So this is what this video is dedicated in teaching you. Apart from all those videos on the YouTube channel, social media, that will tell you that your demand zone is down here at the buyer side and your supply zone is up here at the seller's side, or your support zone is down here at the buyer's side while your resistance zone is up here at the seller's side. It is a wrong concept of demand and supply, or support and resistance. It is very, very wrong. So this concept, these zones need to be drawn based on trend direction. If you really understand what is going on in the financial market and you really understand what is the true meaning of demand and supply, then you will know how to plot it on your chart. As you can see here, when the trend is going down, the same thing is happening here. This is supply. The sellers are in charge. Okay, they have more assets to supply. They are capable. They have more capacity to keep supplying the demand of the buyers. What the buyers are doing here is actually demanding that the price should move up. But because the trend is on the seller's side, they have more capacity, more assets to supply. That is why they keep resisting the demand of the buyers here and keep on supplying to move the market to the downside. And that is why you see break of structure occurring and the market keep moving down. So what the buyers are doing is they keep demanding, and this demand means support. They keep supporting the assets to move up, but the sellers keep showing strength to resist their demand from going up, rather keep pushing it to the downside, which is why they keep supplying. They have more volumes of supply to make than the demand of the buyers. That is why you see the trend keep going down. Okay, and once you see the market going uptrend here like this, it is the same thing going on. The buyers have more capacity, more strength to resist the demand of the sellers. That is why you see the market keep moving on. So you must know that your supply zone in this trend direction need to be down here, while your demand zone will be up here. Because what is happening here is that the sellers are demanding for the price that is going down previously to continue to go down. But because these buyers have more strength, capacity at this junction to start moving the price to the upside, they keep on resisting it, supplying their demand, showing them that we are capable to keep moving this market, this trend to the upside. And that is why you see the market keep on moving on. So it is better for you to understand the concepts of demand and supply. It will help you to properly analyze what is going on in your charts. It will help you to analyze what is going on in the financial market. Because I tell you, the chart is the language of the market. Technical analysis is the language of the financial market. That is the only thing that can tell you what is going on in the financial markets. If you truly know how to analyze the charts. So do not follow what majority of traders are doing, so that you will not end up like majority of traders. Define what is going on based on your own understanding. Think deep of what is the meaning of whatever it is you are going to be embarking on in the financial market. You need to understand the true meaning of whatever it is before you can approach it. But majority of traders do not understand the real meaning of demand and supply before they approach it. So they end up doing it the same way others are doing it. And that is why they are getting the same results. So if you understand what I am saying in this video, I would like you to put down your comments in the comment section below. Put good to go in the comment section below if what I am analyzing to you is well understood by you. And if not, you can put your comment in the comment section below so that we can further on explain better to one another. Because we are all learners when it comes to life. In any endeavor we are into, we are still learning. No matter how good you might think you are, I'm telling you, someone is out there better than you. So it's all about education. And education is all about sharing of information. And that is what this channel, Trading Soil, is dedicated to give to you. So I will once more use this opportunity to tell you, it takes you nothing than to click the subscribe button to support this channel and turn on your notification bell so that you can receive an update whenever I upload a videos like this to give you a deep information of the financial market. Thank you. I will see you in the next one.